Hello you lot. So I've noticed a while back when I was setting all this up, and I was just trying to find some ways around a few issues that I found while setting this. This is a Kyosho MP9, as you know, because you clicked on the title because you've got the same buggy. And I was fitting this Nova B3 and I came across a few problems, and I realised there was no videos about people fitting any type of race engine to a ReadySet. So let me show you what I had to do. So obviously normally people that would want to buy a race engine, they would already have the kit, so they'd already have the correct engine mounts and they'd have all that kind of stuff. If you've got a ReadySet, because the ReadySet normally comes with this KE21. This is the KE21R on this one. It has a pole start on it, and you know, so it's got different engine mounts a little bit higher to accommodate for the pull start, and that means that, you know, the flywheel and everything won't reach. Plus the flywheel that comes on the KE21 is 11mm thick and it won't work. It's a 34mm flywheel, the same as this one I've got on here. This is an Answer RC flywheel. As you can see, it's already taken a bit of a battering because now I've made it so low in the chassis that it does hit on a few things. But never mind, we'll doesn't actually, you'll see in a minute. So anyway, this flywheel, leave it on there. Yeah, it won't work on there. I was trying to do it on a budget, a proper skinny budget, and I wanted to reuse this flywheel, but it doesn't work. So, and neither does, well, the clutch bell would work, but the flywheel won't. So leave that flywheel on there. You can use the clutch, the standard clutch. I've got the standard clutch in there. It's fine so far. Hasn't slipped. Nothing wrong with it so far. I bought a new clutch bell because the other one had already stripped out anyway, so all the teeth had gone from it, and I don't know where I've put it. Otherwise I could show you the teeth, but I can't find it. Oh, there it is. There's the clutch bell. That's the one that was already on it, and it's a standard one, but the teeth are very, very thin, and there's not a lot left on them at all. This is around about 2018 I bought this buggy, and it's a standard clutch bell, so not bad at all. So anyway, back to it. I do talk a lot, sorry about that. So I had to get these engine mounts. These are the let me see, they're IF430s. I keep these little parts. I always keep these because they remind me of part numbers. You have to get engine mount number IF430. You can get them from various different places. They're around about 30 quid. Some places had them for 33 quid, some places 32, but I got them for 30 quid from Kyosho Spare Parts. And the old engine mounts, these ones, they're slightly taller. As you can see, they've got a little bit of a step on them, and that means it brings the engine up higher. And if you try to run these, like I did try initially, because I was really trying to get away with it on a budget, because, well, you know what it's like. So you will find that yeah, it's taking a bit of a battering. Look at that flywheel. You will find that the engine sits too high up, and the little wheel on the starter box, the little wheel on the starter box there, it won't actually even touch the flywheel. So you have to get them engine mounts in order to bring the engine down. But I also had to see, if you can have a look in there, you'll see I had to grind the plates a bit lower. You can buy, and I did actually buy one. You can get these. I can't remember what brand they are now. There's two different types. One type, it goes all the way round, and the other type, it just comes up. It's a bit like an L. You buy one of them, you can get from Evolution RC. That's £15.99. That's pounds, by the way. £15.99p. That's the one that I ordered. And I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. Or you can get another one. It's a bit more expensive. But for now, I'm sticking with these ground down mounts. Now the one I ordered it, it arrived, and then I lost it. It's somewhere indoors. I ain't got a clue where. I will find it eventually, which is why I weren't spending any more money. I just ground down those the plates on both sides, which bring the engine even lower. So now that's how we are. We're all right now, and the flywheel sits low enough with that Answer RC flywheel. It's thinner, and you'll find that it'll work better. Oh, that reminds me as well, the crankshaft, right? The crankshaft there on this engine is 30mm from there to there. On the B3, and I don't know if it's the same with any other brand of racing engines, but on this Nova B3 it's 29mm, which is only a mil. However, it means that the clutch bell, when you put the screw in it and tighten it up, it jams up against the flywheel, and yeah, so it's useless, it's no good. So you've got to use an aftermarket flywheel. There is no way around it, so you can't use this one. So I think I've explained that enough. So yeah, all you need to change, basically, in order to get a race engine of most descriptions, but specifically this Nova B3, B3R, probably any other ones, you've just got to change the mounts and the flywheel, and everything else will fit. The only other thing that I had to do, and I dare say some of you are going to say, well, you don't have to do this, but I decided this was the easiest option for me, is on here, the little connection for the carb, for the throttle, is on the top, whereas on the standard engine, it's facing downwards to the right. So I thought to myself, well, the easiest way to solve this, and is to, so I don't even know, on some of them you can undo the little screw underneath there and you can turn it round, but I just thought, you know, why not? So I undid that. Originally this was mounted underneath, okay, this bit here was underneath and the screw was underneath. I took the servo horn off, undid the screw, put it on top, put the screw back in, and now it connects on the top, and that's that, all lovely and jubbly. And that's the only things you have to do, but you know, like I said, it's an easy thing to get around, but a lot of people, if they've got a ReadySet, they're not going to be, probably not going to be that sort of, I don't know, clued up on it, and they might get a bit stuck and go and search on YouTube. I was searching it sort of in the middle before I got the engine, but me being me said, no, I don't need to buy any of that, I can make it work. I was kind of proved wrong. You can't make it work. You have to get an aftermarket flywheel. The standard one won't fit, and you could play around probably and ground down those plates enough where you could use the standard engine mounts. However, you'd probably have to grind them so thin that they wouldn't be very strong at all, which means don't forget that they're holding your engine in, because these plates are screwed to the chassis, but then your engine is screwed to the plates, obviously by the 4 bolts, or 3 in my case, because what happened to the other one? I think it fell out or something. Anyway, so yeah, you could do, but you need to get those mounts and you need to get flywheel, and that's that. So there you go. That is a very long and unnecessarily over-explained way of getting that fitted in there, because as I said, there probably is some videos out there explaining what to do, but if you're a subscriber of this channel, you'll know that I like to sort of help people as much as possible, and if I can help people, why not? Let's go for it. So there you go. So thanks for watching. I hope it did help, and if I did happen to talk too much and you got bored, I'm sorry about that. You won't be watching now anyway, so, but I hope it helped at least one person, and so it means you don't have to fanny around. you can literally go and buy your new engine, and along with it, order yourself the mounts and your flywheel. Go to Answer RC. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, although Answer RC, if you do want to send me a t-shirt, I'll wear it in every single video and advertise you. Anyway, Answer RC, that's the place you can get the flywheels, and you can get the engines from there as well, and the pipe and everything. You can get anything race related from there. So I don't know if they do the mounts actually. You can't get the mounts from there, I don't think. But you can always go to Kyosho spare parts for them, or RC Control. What is it? RC. What are they called? No, it's not. It's Radio Controlled Products, I think. Radio Controlled Products. Yeah, that's the one. You can get the mounts from them. They're the cheapest, I think. You can get them for Model Sport, whatever. Just type in IF430 and order it all up at the same time, and then you ain't got to fanny around. You can just fit it and away you go. Thanks for watching, you lot. Take care.